Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm here with Super Gosu Protos, Mr. Bonnie, and we are casting for your BSL6 group, the round of 16, the last group. After this group, we will see who will be our top 8 players in BSL6. I can't do the scared, but yeah, we already have 7 out of 8 players who advanced, so now we just need to find out who will be the remaining player. And after that we will be able to see what will be the pairs in the round of 8. So Mr. Bonnie is also, I mean Mr. Bonnie know who will play against, but yeah, Mr. Bonnie is also probably looking who will be the player in the round of 8 who he will probably be facing.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see, is it 4th time Circuit Breaker as the first map? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And in gOrynich versus KenZy, it's again Circuit Breaker, Headbeat as the second map and Sylphid as the third map, so we didn't see Blockchain even once today. So
yeah, I'm sad. People always veto it against me. I mean, that's one of the only Protoss maps and everyone vetoes it. It's bad.
Okay, are you ready, Mr. Bonnie?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to the game number 1 between gOrynich and KenZy. Unfortunately, loser of this match will be eliminated from BSL6.
Yeah. If you have gOrynich and gOrynich and KenZy in the loser bracket, oh my god.
It has to mean that this group is hard.
Yeah, definitely. The group of the So the game has begun, and we have drawn the Zerg player gOrynich spawning at the top left position.
And as a blue Protoss, we are having our French representative playing as a Protoss. This is KenZy. And gOrynich is scouting correctly, which is not a normal way you are scouting on this map, but this time it will work for our Russian Zerg.
Yeah, I really like this type of scouting. If I was Zerg, I would do this frequently. I mean, like 50 guns like this, and the other 50 just random, you know, so my Protoss opponent couldn't predict my move. And you wouldn't be able to use it against me. That's a hint for you, Zerg.
And KenZy is playing your style, Mr. Bonnie.
Oh, so let's see. I think that was a 10 gate wave. Not sure though. I think it was a 10 gate wave.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was a little bit later than you could do.
I mean, it's pretty good, if not even better gateway than a 9 gate. But yeah, gOrynich is going for 9, so I think.
Isn't it perfect answer?
Well, yes and no. All depends on the micro, of course. Now, KenZy needs to go for some sort of answer. I would like to see a forge right now to be put down. I mean, this is Nightfall speed, right? I think Nightfall would be more ideal because you don't sacrifice so much eco for. But yeah, Nightfall is okay against this one gateway build.
And this is a normal approach from a Protoss to react with a forge. Isn't it possible to defend it with pure zealots? You are afraid of the speed, right? So you want to make your wall tight.
Exactly. You don't want to get speedlings inside your main base no matter what.
Yeah, and the second zealot will be there, so he should be safe.
Yeah. Oh, wow, nice micro there. Wow, this is perfect.
Oh my god, 3 links for one, 4 links from 9 pool for 1 prop. Oh my god, excuse me, that was so good for KenZy. I don't know
if... The perfect bait.
Shouldn't he even cancel the cannon and go for Nexus? I don't know.
No. That's 9 plus speed, so the Zerglink is always a threat. So now with the cannon, he has the opportunity to actually move out. I mean, you have the probe inside, gOrynich naturals, you can move out. You know there are just 3 Zerglings out there, you are safe. You can...
But it's definitely a great position for KenZy.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, gOrynich is going for this probably 9 o'clock position base because this drone was sent so late that I'm not assuming that it will be second natural. And I really like taking this base over a mineral only. But it's a little bit late hatchery, but overall it's better call from my perspective than mineral only.
Well, if I get these positions as Zerg versus Protoss, I would like to go for like 12 hatch into going for mineral only into some sort of Hydra food, because if my hatchery is closer to the Protoss, there is a higher chance to actually bust.
So do you think that gOrynich will be tempted to go for some kind of Hydra bust because he saw that the cannon is so close to the forge that he could snipe it without a range?
No, it doesn't seem like it, because we already see 4 hatchery, so I think he wants to just power up. And because KenZy is not too active with Zealous, he may just get away with it.
Oh, but I like the second cannon from KenZy, and it's not the best position from my perspective.
Well, as long as you get like 2 or 3 cannons close to the wall, it's... Worst thing is if you have like a single cannon just put like this, so if it's a lob cannon, it dies and you just lose the game. But if you have like 2 or 3 cannons, it's better.
So I really like this build from this choice from KenZy to go for Citadel of Hadron first. The Stargate is probably for scouting purposes, but overall having the speed for the Zealot relatively fast is a good call, at least from my perspective, because he scouted that gOrynich is not mining gas, he's not going for a layer, so he was able to adjust to this strategy, and I really like this adjustment. I would like to see maybe second gateway.
I like to see, well, yeah, the second gas is a little bit later, so yeah, he definitely needs more gateways, because the second gas is late. Because he won't have the gas to make coursers, to make Templar archives, so he really needs to spam. And gOrynich powering on these drones so.
He needs to be careful to not overdrone, because he's already having pretty decent economy, and KenZy is not going for a Corsair, and speed lots will be there in 30 seconds, and it will be like 9 speed lots. It's very impressive that he was able to make 9 speed lots out of 1 gateway, but 9 speed lots with +1, I don't think that even 1 sunken will be enough if he'll not have any Hydra left to defend.
Yeah, that's the thing about KenZy. He likes to continuously make units from building, and we see this exactly. So 9 Zealot. Okay, they need to move out right now. You're not allowed to wait any longer. Just go.
But overall, despite losing so many links at the beginning after going for 9 full speed, I think it's pretty, like, not that bad of a situation for gOrynich.
No, not at all. As I said, it's because KenZy didn't punish gOrynich for overdrawing, so he didn't. After scouting, well, let's stop for a little, because KenZy, I'm sure he'll want to
If he will
do
go
some
for
sort
it,
of
he will
damage.
have huge chances, yeah. He can go for it, I think.
Yeah, they're just Zerglings, which is just a meat, and yeah, he's killing the Sunken, he's killing all the Zerglings. So, wow, nice. Looks so good for KenZy right now, and even the Overlords are being targeted.
Very nicely done by Mr. KenZy. And GG already from gOrynich. So 1-0
Wow,
for
nice.
our French player.
Yeah, but yeah, this is what you get for failing at 9 pool. You killed absolutely nothing, so this is what you get.
And I feel like gOrynich going with this mass drone style, maybe he felt like he had to risk at some point to just get back in this game, and maybe this is why he overdone it.
I think there's a certain simplicity at free and 9 o'clock position at Circuit Breaker where you actually can make a hatchery, and I think E4 Hydrogen. I think one Zot is able to pass through the entrance. So I think that would be what gOrynich needed after.
So that was very nicely done by our French Gosu, Mr. KenZy. He's leading 1-0, and winner of this match will face Enzer in the losers match. That's right, you heard it right. It's possible that Mr. Aon will not out of the round of 16 group. I can't even believe it, but it's possible.
It's not possible.
Even Bonnie can believe it, as you can hear. So our next map will be Heartbeat. Are you ready, Mr. Bonnie?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go! Game number 2 between KenZy and gOrynich.
The game has begun, and we have Deal Pro KenZy spawning at the top right position.
Yeah, and we have Yellow Zerg gOrynich spawning on the bottom left position. So today we have a day of cross positions, I think.
Yeah, most of the time. So, Heartbeat for PvZ. Let me think.
Finally, we have a Protoss, and finally we can use the huge knowledge of Mr. Bonnie. So that's a pleasure to have.
Okay.
That's a pleasure. Excuse me, not pleasure. Pleasure. I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to watch Protoss games. Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be 9 gateway most likely, seeing as the probe is waiting in the natural to place a gateway.
It's a great position to do it because you can have a tight wall with only one gap in it, right?
Oh, it could be 9 gateways. No, yes, maybe.
Oh, he's waiting with the probe, so it can be 9 and 10.
Yeah, feels like it. But I don't think you can place a gateway there. Oh, well, you can. Seems like a nice pull in. I think it has 2 gaps in the middle and on the left side.
Oh.
It doesn't look like it, but I think it has.
Okay, I trust you. gOrynich is going for, I think it's overpull. And cross position will help him to defend it. And there will be no probe to deny his hatchery timing. So the Sunkens should be in time if he will do everything correctly. But the question is if he will continue making links, not only drones.
So often cross position actually help Protoss a little bit more than you would expect, because as you
look, he's waiting. He's waiting to see, and now he will do the foldings. This is so smart. gOrynich is so good.
Yeah, nicely done. Okay, so he's overfull and the hatchery didn't get delayed, so that means I would put, to be honest, I'd put gOrynich in an advantage right now because he kept making zerglings. His hatchery was not delayed, so he can make a sunken if he needs.
So just forcing him to make links and not stopping producing prop, right?
Right. And he's making a third hatchery, which is not natural. That's a little bit unexpected.
That's very brave, I would call it.
Well, basically, if you go for... Oh... do you want to engage?
Yeah, you can win with 3 zealots with 20 links easily, right?
Yeah, well, not easily, but it can be done.
And he's doing it. It looks like it's very easy for gOrynich because he killed two zealots for 2 links, or for even 1 link, excuse me.
Wow. This is not a good trade for him. This is not a situation we want to be. Okay, so now he's fighting it because all the zerglings are red HP, but he's losing so much. gOrynich micro is on point.
Yeah.
I like to point out that this probe did absolutely nothing in this fight.
It's supposed to be used as an upgrade, but he didn't use it properly.
Yeah, well, his Zealous and Atok wasn't well positioned. That's why gOrynich picked this, and yeah, it was a good call from
but this probe will have a huge usage. This scouting is so important, we can't even believe how important it is. He will see that the speed is already on the way because the gas is there and Zerg is not mining it. So this is brilliant scouting.
Yeah, he sees 5 drones and now he sees more drones, more things, so he'll feel pretty safe right now. So let's see what is KenZy plan right now. Because he may choose to go for a Forge or Cybernetic, or even he can even go for if you have this many zealots and your opponent is just running up, why would you even need Ken? The question is if you want to go out with these zealots and pressure gOrynich, or if you want to stay defensively because fieldings are on the map and they may threaten a backstop. So that's a key question.
Huh. So would you go for this, like, continue to produce zealots and go just for Citadel of Adun to make speedlots and try to do something more with the speedlots after seeing that there is no lair?
Yeah, I suppose if you have this many zealots, it's only natural to. Well, actually, you'd like to have a forge because you really want that. But as gOrynich, I'd go for Hydra then because there are 2 exposed gateways that. If I'm able to pick up, it's a huge win for me.
Oh yeah, that's also true. I didn't thought about it, but it's huge production place for Protoss. And it's hard to cannon up behind these gateways. It's relatively easy to kill them. And 5 hatcheries from gOrynich, he's having pretty healthy economy.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like gOrynich is in pretty dominant eco position. He's got a lot of workers as compared to King because of the opening.
Yeah, somehow I feel like KenZy is cutting the probes just to have his build done. And I don't... Maybe this target will be done for the scouting. It's always good to have scouting. It's always good to have some kind of way to see what your opponent is doing and not playing blindly.
Yeah, definitely. Knowledge in StarCraft is everything. If you have map hack, you can adjust properly. So it's all about the information.
So +1 and speed for the zealots is coming. And
of course,
yeah.
The forge was so late, it's not gonna match the speed loss, but
yeah, it's better to have it later than not start it ever.
yeah, exactly. So gOrynich is adding 6 hatchery, and I think this time around his gOrynich SimCity is gonna be good enough to deal with all the cells. And by the way, see what KenZy is doing? He's continuously making cells, so he's up to 12, soon 14 cells.
Yeah, for the time of attack it should be like 16, right?
That's his way of playing Protoss.
He understands the power of zealots. As a Zerg, you always respect zealots. And KenZy is a Zerg, so he knows how to play. And I really like these two Hydras are securing this overload from dying. This looks like a small thing, but it's matter of
yeah, it's cute. Just on move command, I really love.
And then they're gonna suicide each other because they can't go on top of this island. You had one job, Hydras, and oh, poor overload.
Here's Batman left to die.
Oh, the storm is being researched by KenZy, so I'm not sure what to expect from him because he's having overall 4 to 5 gateways. So this will be pretty good macro, but we can't say after seeing 4 gateways if it will be like 2 base all in, or maybe he will try to go for an expansion. I think it's too early to say, right?
Yeah, that's right. Nowadays, Protoss often go for a heavy gateway count because they're just afraid of their counter-attacking you, and if they counter-attack you and crashes your third, you're basically dead. So if this happens, the game is over. So that's why it's a little bit safer to actually go for a lot of gateways. But I'd like to point out that gOrynich, it feels like he's got huge economic lead, so it's gonna be a tough game for KenZy to actually get back into.
Yeah, even after seeing the supplies, it's relatively close, which is never good at this stage of a game for a Protoss. And this Dark Templar is a hero.
Yeah, he's chopping Zerglings left and right.
Blade Runner. And 4 High Templars just to gather energy from Mr. KenZy. So this is anti-Hydra army, and it will all be decided on micro, I think.
Yeah, but he needs to make it before Looker aspect finishes, so he'll get eggs in. Oh, that's actually it's gonna be a draw.
Oh, so maybe he should go for the expansion first, but maybe I'm wrong too.
Well, it's not easy to protect the island expansion if you're not going for speed shuttle, because, well, as a Zerg you get so many overlords, so it's not really easy to protect your island expansion from Doomdra.
The cannon is shooting somewhere. Oh, he's killing the gateway because he probably wants to make some dragoons because he's already researching the range. And there is no overload, and the drop was not scouted, so excellent drop by KenZy. Maybe this is what he needs to get back to this game.
Oh, but this shuttle is gonna get spotted by a Zergling, so now gOrynich may.
Oh,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, so everything went perfectly, and this link discovered the shuttle, and gOrynich very quick reaction.
Yeah, that's why you want to move through the same direction as you came in, or just stay there and don't move at all.
So +2 for the weapon of ground units, +2 for the Hydras are coming. But also this Dark Templar did his job, I think, because he denied mining for so long from the main base.
Nice storm there.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can see the blood.
But yeah, I mean, KenZy doesn't have any dragons, so he's not gonna be really able to push towards Zergs. Just a single dragon, Zerg's gonna melt to the lurkers, so KenZy is stabilizing and going for a third of his. And I think gOrynich is fine with this as he gets his own 4th base.
Yeah, I think too, because it's high ground base. He have a lurkers and already drones over there. This base is with the gas, so it's very comfortable position for Zerg. But yeah, but I'm only afraid for KenZy because he has so many zeros in his army. I'm afraid that they are not the best army. It's not the best army composition against the lurkers.
No, not at all. Oh, I hear a drop.
Yeah, me too. Oh, 4 Hydralis are in the Overlord.
Okay, so let's see how good the storms are.
Ooh, that was a juicy one. A lot of Hydras are dead. Are hurt. Ooh, again. So being a Zerg helps you to throw Storm as a Protoss because you know how Zerg is operating in movements units.
Yeah, exactly. And now as a Protoss you need to carefully engage into this army, so you need really to select like 9-10 dragons into one controlled with an observer and maybe with a high tempo too. So you don't really want to engage this with all your army because your cells are gonna die instantly to the lurker.
Oh, but he found a gap and there is only one lurker on this high ground, so I think with some good storms and with good army splitment, he will have a way to clear this base. Oh, huge egg! Huge egg. Not maybe not huge, but very smart.
Yeah. And this forces gOrynich to go into a very awkward position. So huge storms go.
Oh, but the overlords are dying, and this is a huge army coming in from gOrynich. And he's clearing. Oh, the stones from KenZy are brilliant.
Oh. But it feels like it's enough for gOrynich. He's just got so much units, but in the end it was a pretty fair trade, I'd say. I mean, during this, KenZy actually took his own island expansion.
And he will be mining gas from 4 assimilators, which is so scary when you are facing that kind of Protoss as a Zerg.
Yeah, I'd like to see now some shuttle play, maybe speed shuttle, maybe second drop. You need to, well, 4-base Zerg is a little bit scary, especially if he gets to the high tech and adrenaline.
Yeah, the speed shuttle is very nice add-on to the late game PvZ because it can not only be used for the reavers to keep them safe against scourges, but also to make a storm drops and hurt Zerg economy. So it's really nice adjustment, and I feel like this is the time of a game when you can start adding it.
Yeah, and I was about to say I'd like to see a second Forge Charger from KenZy, and he's doing exactly that because you have four bases, 4 gas, so you are able to impact all the gas tech.
So KenZy wants to have even better economy. He wants to take 12 o'clock base. So this is his style. He just likes to make a lot of expansions just as Zerg.
Oh, and going?
Yeah, it will be lurker drop.
Oh,
very nice lurker drop. Ooh. He killed few drops only, but he denied mining time. That's well done.
But I really like that KenZy went for op speed. I really like this research.
Oh yeah, you are right. Oh, you're definitely right. And Arbiter is a great add-on to this map. Unfortunately for KenZy, but gOrynich is going for this island expansion, so it still might be very useful.
So gOrynich is going for a dome drop, but I'm wondering where he's gonna go for a drop from. because in positions like this, you got your main offered from basically every side. So, if anything, as gOrynich, perhaps I'd go for the island tech. But is the island export the target for such a big doom drop?
I don't know. I'm thinking why not, because Protoss will be mined out in the main and natural soon. So if you kill this island, Protoss will be left with one base. So it's not bad to try to kill this base. But yeah, you're right. This is maybe too big. Maybe he will unload some of it over there and go with the rest to the main base.
Yeah,
but it will not be enough to kill it. Or will it be? Oh, Mr. gOrynich is like... It was so well calculated.
Pro maps happening, and he even scouted the arbiter.
The links can be very powerful, but his upgrades are so late. It's only 1-1 on the links, and it's almost 20 minutes of a game.
Yeah, but his lookers are scary. They're free attack upgrades. So these lookers deal tons of. But yeah, unfortunately for KenZy, he's gonna lose his island expo, and that's a lot of gas to lose.
Yeah, this drop did what he should do. Oh, there is this High Templar in the shuttle between the main and fourth or fifth base of gOrynich. Oh, but he realized. Oh, now there is no shuttle anymore.
Yeah, gOrynich looks pretty strong.
But, like, yeah, he looks pretty strong, but his upgrades are not too good. He's only having 1-1. Of course, the looker upgrades are perfect. These are great, but if KenZy will have a great recall to the main base. Okay, no longer recall. GG arbiter.
Someone's just...
I'm waiting for so long until there will be an action when arbiter is escaping and second arbiter will save him with a recall. That would be so nice action. Oh, look, I drop in the 12 o'clock! So many probes are dying. 17 probes.
Oh my god, Zerg's done.
And gOrynich is taking right side of the map, and this is the next step I think you should do, because now he have ground and ground army advantage, and if you will not secure much more bases, it will not be the best situation for you. So securing the right side of the map or even left side of the map, no matter which one, is a good call for Nazar, I think.
Wow, gOrynich plays this game so smart. He even dropped a lurker into natural kill all gas, and that's huge. That's just so annoying for Protoss to deal with.
Will 1-0 be enough to deal with 3-1 lurkers? Yeah, it will be. With the help of some Dragon, but yeah, KenZy army doesn't look so strong from my perspective. He has still plenty of gas, so I feel like he could maybe add some more Archons or maybe some Reavers to his army composition, because he has plenty of money left.
Yeah, he's got over 1,000 gas. So with the hallucination trick, he could easily make almost 10 Archons.
Oh yeah. I don't know if he have what is the turn rate over there, but I'm assuming it's turn rate 24, so he would have to have very high economy according to what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, but this flood of Zerg is coming in. This is 2 links, so already very nice upgrade, very nice flank, but the looks are so clumped.
Oh my god, this is looker massacre.
Oh, very nice storm, I really like that. But will it be enough for KenZy? The super dropped very badly for gOrynich.
Yeah, but there is so much Zerglings. To be honest, this army composition lacks Archons a lot. And this Zergling closes never ends. This is truly useful.
Yeah, it's hard to fight against Zerglings with pure Dragoons. But the Storms are very, very good from KenZy. We need to say that. He's doing the best he can do with what he has. And let's look at the economy, because gOrynich is not mining from right side of the map. Oh, he's killing this base. Oh, this is a huge move.
Yeah, but if you look at the big picture, KenZy didn't have any Archons in his army composition, didn't have any Reavers. He didn't harass particularly well, and I'm a little bit concerned. I mean, okay, granted, he's just a gateway man that expands, and by expanding, he's putting a lot of pressure onto Zerg. But yeah, gOrynich, well, he just expanded better and faster, so this style could not hurt him this time.
Yeah, but gOrynich is mined out in the main and natural, so until he will not saturate the bottom right side of the map, his economy is also not so brilliant.
Well, that's true, but on the other hand, one base Protoss is nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, now it's one base Protoss, you are right, so even with this island, he will not, like, until he will saturate this island, gOrynich will saturate two bases on the bottom right. Oh, and immediately killing this, denying this island base. Very nice move from gOrynich. Oh, but will the right side of the map die now?
No. I mean, maybe, but it doesn't really matter. Well, maybe it does, actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of High Templars, a lot of energy on this High Templars, and 250 upgrade is done, plus 50 energy. So the flood of units might be badly stormed, because this is a small choke.
Oh, storms?
Whoa, this is a perfect engagement for KenZy.
Yeah, definitely.
And look at the supplies, they are even now.
Nicely executed by KenZy, but there's just so many Zergs flooding, and well,
he's just flooding the units. The supplies are close, but I feel like gOrynich is having much more drones than KenZy is having probes, and the stocks are so incredible.
Yeah, never ending.
Whoa, it's so nice to see.
It's just like an
Yeah, I wanted to say that it's just like a micro-ooms. Oh, this is Sparta, yeah, that's right.
Wow.
And look at the supplies now. gOrynich dropped 30 supplies. 13 supplies.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. This is what I wanted to say. And now gOrynich is mining from two bases, the island base and 9 o'clock. Oh, but he will clear all the... I think KenZy was a little bit too fast with moving out.
Yeah, he wanted to merge his army with the reinforcing army, but he was not able to do so, and that was, to be honest, pretty much crucial. If the Archons would merge with this army, KenZy would be, well, I would say in dominant position now. They're about even, since gOrynich has this island info.
Yeah, but 3-3 will kick in a second, so the links will be much more cost efficient than right now. That's really important upgrades for Zerg. And it's
Yeah, but you are well. gOrynich is taking the left side of the map, so he's pressuring KenZy into attacking, so he cannot wait and see what happens. He needs to clear this left side now.
And he should morph as many lurkers as he can, because he has such a great upgrades on them, and he has so many guys that I feel like lurkers are a perfect answer for him. Just to try to defend, try to keep this base alive, this two bases alive. And really nice run, but he will deny this Nexus for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Cracking. Free cracking is just killing the Nexus in another second.
No mercy for Nexuses. This is how Lynx are living their life. Oh, even a lurker is killing some poor pylon.
Indeed.
Indeed, I'm thinking because for like 3 or 4 minutes right now, KenZy is out of base and he's still playing very nice even game, but gOrynich made the lurkers and I don't think this position will be possible to break.
Although there are so many high templars, perhaps KenZy can make his way through ever so slowly.
Maybe.
I mean, there are no defilers, right? So
yeah, there are no defilers. He's building 2 actually, but not in this base. And again, the Lynx are countering the 3 o'clock base. Very nice awareness of gOrynich.
yeah, that's what I said. That KenZy really need to deal with the top left position, but he's just gonna try to go for the bottom side of the map because there are no lurkers, but there are defilers.
Oh, and he's going for the place where all the units of gOrynich are gathering. Maybe he wanted to make the element of a surprise, and he's killing a lot of units with the swarm, with the storms. But there are only dragoons and irons left. Make hallucinations! Oh, it's not possible to do it right now, right? Because the
Yeah, right.
it would be so imba.
Get out from the swarm!
Yeah, escape from under the swarm, yeah. And this is beautiful army. 7 High Templars and 2 Archons.
Yeah.
Oh, he's killing a lot, but I think this is too big of a loss for a Protoss.
Yeah, exactly.
He could even storm the drones over here.
Well, if he had the vision, yeah.
GG!
And GG. Quite a game we had there.
Yeah, very nice game. We have such a long games today. I need to say that I'm impressed how even this group is. Despite having ZZZero at the beginning, we still are casting. I mean, the stream is up for 5 hours and 15 minutes, so that's a long stream, and we're still not done. We still are.
Please go to the next game.
Yeah, Mr. Bonnie is also going to work tomorrow, but for you boys and girls, we will stream it until the end. But I hope you will appreciate that.
Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go. And so gOrynich won game number 2, and the last match will be on Sylphid. So we are going directly to this match. It's on Neo Sylphid, and let's go.
The game has begun, and we have KenZy spawning as white Protoss at that 12 o'clock
And we have gOrynich spawning on the 8 o'clock position as a green/teal Zerg. So Selfie, it's a pretty good map for a Protoss, right? Or am I wrong? It's just my perspective.
Yeah, it's just your perspective. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. You still have that freeze-out gap that you need to cover at the natural. So yeah, it's not bad map, but it's not great either. Basically, it's Aztec 2 Orc version. If you look at the how positioning of each base, it's the same as Aztec, just the same position of each base, even mineral on.
Oh, you are right. It's just the difference of the cliffs and of the area of the map. Fast gateway from KenZy, so he wants to apply a lot of pressure at the beginning.
Yeah, he's back to style from the game number 1.
And is it like, yeah, it's 9 pull. It's normal 9 pull, it's not overpull, so I think KenZy will be able to scout it after seeing the overload. Excuse me, yeah, he saw that this is, so he now he should know what he's facing, what he's playing against. And for that kind of build, you are not forced to make Forge, right?
Well, no, but you need to be still really careful, because if he continues to make Zerglings, this one gateway might not be ultimately. So I think the opening that gOrynich went for is pretty much almost ideal against the one.
So what would you do as a KenZy right now after seeing that build?
That's I'll put that Zod back so it doesn't enter my main.
Oh yeah, that would be a good call. And now the links are going back to your main. Okay, that's a first advice from Mr. Bonnie.
So he actually lost 2 probes, and the early game probes are pretty damn important.
Yeah.
And he's disturbing the mining because of this. Well, he's losing because of this chaos. KenZy is not making additional probes, so huge win for gOrynich.
And gOrynich is taking this 6-ish o'clock base, which more mineral purchases than his like regular third, I would call it. And it's always comfortable to have these few links in the Protoss base, just to see what is going on, just to create some distraction. Oh, and KenZy is moving out with 1 Zealot just to scout what he's facing right now.
Yeah, and he sees a lot of Zerglings and speed perhaps.
Yeah, so now I think, like, I'm not sure if you need one more cannon, but this wall is, I don't want to use the word terrible, but it's not the best wall I've seen.
Yeah, you need to place the forge 1 hex up and 1 to the right, and it's the ideal wall. Then you have that freeze-out gap I was talking to you about. Now it's force-out.
Yeah, but it was a defensive Zergling, so nothing crazy going on. And we need to remind you, boys and girls, the winner of this match will play against Aeon Zerg. So it's really interesting, because they are fighting for advancement. Now you can already advance from this group to the round of 8. Oh, and Hydra is dead, so it will be free hatch bast. So some kind of late free hatch bast.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe because overall did not see cybernetic core, which is being made in natural. So maybe this has gOrynich to go for this kind of build.
Now this is a Stargate, so he should be happy that he's going for this hero best.
Yeah, I mean, gOrynich has an obvious advantage, and I think that's the correct way to utilize your advantage. So I think gOrynich, if he's not gonna kill KenZy right away with the Hydras, he still be in dominant position. That's how I feel about this game. Because the drone saturation is just so good. It's not like it's all in Hydra.
Yeah, you are right. It's like he is definitely capable of adding 1 or 2 more hatcheries, and still he will be able to produce maybe not full Hydras, but Hydras / Zerglings from out of all the larvas he will have. Oh, and he already added 1 more hatchery.
Yeah, but it's a good thing for KenZy that he's adding a second cannon that will definitely help him.
And in this time, the cannons are in perfect position. I mean, maybe not perfect, but it's better than in Secret.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, I think gOrynich is pressuring the Protoss with Hydras, and he's still got the better economy than the Protoss.
Oh yeah, maybe not better, but relatively similar, right? Oh, and he's going for it.
Huge misplay here by KenZy, and I think this is gonna be the game.
Oh, is KenZy going to be eliminated? Whoa, GG from Mr. KenZy. Good luck, very good manner player. I really like Mr. KenZy. It's impressive how good manner of player he is. And gOrynich is going to the losers bracket finals, to the advancement match.
Yay, ZZZ, we get to get some sneak.
Whoa. So ZZZ action, again the rematch of gOrynich versus Zerg. So it will be very interesting, so we don't want to keep you waiting for any longer. Just give me 1 minute to set up all the overlays and we will be right back in a second with the ZZZ action. Don't go anywhere. Oh, the cut from Bonnie!